You're listening to My First with Brady Matthews.
And we're podcasting. This is My First with Brady Matthews, episode 21. I'm with two of my favorite comedians in the world. Actually, no, I'm just joking.
You say that every week.
I know. I've known Mike. I have Mike Lenoci and Shapel Lacey here. I just met Shapel, which was cool. I saw some of his videos. I actually saw your video of you playing guitar.
Yes.
And well, we'll just get into it. How the fuck did you learn? I've always tried to learn guitar. Have you ever played guitar, Mike?
No, I'm not as talented.
Have you seen him? Have you seen him play?
Yes, I have.
Do you do it on stage for comedy at all?
I did it. There was one time, there was a band on stage. I don't know if that's the recent video.
I saw what Andy posted. Andy Farak.
Am
I saying his last name right?
Yeah, fair.
Let's fuck it up.
No, not that time. It was a different show I was doing out in Arizona, and there was a band on stage, and then I don't know. There was just I have like some music jokes that I do, some jokes about like songs or whatever, just to tie into stuff, and then I just saw the guitar there, and I looked at I asked the guitar player, I was like, can you play this? And he was like, no, I don't know. And I was like, man, give me the guitar. And so then I just started playing.
And you just did it, and people went fucking nuts, didn't they?
Yeah, because no one ever, like, people don't like look at me and think like, oh, this guy can fucking,
no way.
Yeah.
I mean, because like, it's such a one. I know like acoustic guitar, everyone basically can play acoustic guitar, but electric guitar is hard. It's difficult. Like, how long did it take you to learn that? I mean, where did you learn that?
Man, I started playing guitar when I was 13.
Wow.
My junior high offered guitar classes.
That's
and I just
cool.
caught on like super fast.
See, you have a smart brain.
Yeah, fucking
Smart brain. You have a smart brain.
I mean,
Yeah, some people have those. Some people actually have those. I'm not
dope.
one of them. I've tried to learn acoustic guitar for maybe 10 years now, and I can't fucking figure it out.
Because you were in love, huh?
Yeah, totally.
All right.
That's funny you say that. I got my heart broken, and the girl that broke my heart was dating a guy in a band. We used to go watch his ass, and he was really good, and I was like, fuck. And then I just learned how to paint, and I was like, all right, I'll just fucking paint.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But painting's fun too, though. Like when I was single, you bring girls over, like, "Oh my god, do you paint?" And you're like, "I dabble."
Well, okay.
Dabble.
I'm gonna start hanging up some pictures.
You should, dude.
I know, just
Drawings on loose leaf paper.
But besides being,
You're autistic.
besides being a hilarious comedian, Mike, what else can you do besides comedy? Can you do anything else? Do you have any woodworking skills at all?
Yeah.
You know what it is? If there's something like at the house that needs to be fixed, I'll figure it out.
Can you really?
I can do it. I'm one of those.
Dude,
guys.
I've had a broken.
That's a good person to have around.
Do you have any other skill traits that you like? Say comedy doesn't work out, can you go do something else?
I have like a ton.
It's already worked out for all of us.
So listen. Oh no, hold on. I'm going to get to something. So what else can you do? Are you a handyman around the house? Do you have tools?
Yes.
See, I'm a grown ass man. I don't have any fucking tools.
Quit touching my
no
leg.
tools. That's your problem. Behave yourself, dude.
No, I was
Is it gonna be like this the whole time? We're like at 45 minutes.
We're playing around.
I went, because this motherfucker's, I'm like, how do I respond to that?
Nobody can see that.
Mike is
You don't know he's making that
Why
up.
are you touching his
I was
leg?
not touching
It's
his leg. He
so
made that up.
awkward, dude.
And then he just keeps looking I'm looking at you and he's looking at me.
Why are you making such weird eye contact? Do you stare at a girl when you have sex with her? Do you do that?
Yeah, well, that would be weird if I was like this.
I don't stare at my girl when we have sex. I just look to the side.
What am I looking behind me?
Sometimes.
Of course I'm looking at her because that's what's turning me on.
All right, you get me off. So what else? What else do you do? Say like, because I've had a broken door. I've had a broken door in my apartment for I don't know 6 months now.
Yeah.
And I have not fixed it. Do you know how to fix it?
Like, is it off the hinges?
The hinges are I know the hinges. You just screw it back in, but the door ripped.
Bro, you get like
My girlfriend took my phone.
like
so.
you can YouTube so much shit.
That would rip my door.
Like
Yeah.
as far as fixing stuff.
That's true.
Like that's how I learned a lot of shit. You
Yeah.
know, just YouTubing how to fix how do I fix such and such.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I do want to one of my.
It's so smart because I don't fucking think of looking on YouTube
And they're
ever.
pretty- well, they're
I'll
pretty-
just Google
well,
it, and if it doesn't pop up,
That's weird. I was about to say something.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys just totally ignored me.
Go ahead.
I wanted to learn how to play the keyboard this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
That's all you wanted to say.
Yeah, that
I know,
was
right?
it.
Yeah, it's just
That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to be like, I want to play.
It's like
the
1 minute we're
keyboard.
riding a bike, next minute Mike comes by and just puts a stick in the spokes.
Yeah, just like
Come on, man. What's a shitty job that you used to have? Your first shitty job. I used to be a bouncer, and that was the worst job I ever had. In my
That
life.
was?
I was the shittiest bouncer. It was pretty bad.
I worked at a Jason's Deli.
Oh yeah, that sounds bad.
You get free
Yes.
fucking subs.
That's
You guys
true.
are complaining about great jobs.
So it wasn't.
Fucking guy just sits around, doesn't have to do
you know what, though?
anything.
Mike is so happy-go-lucky. He's like, I'll just take any job.
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know what? To be honest, yeah, I had good food. You know,
Yeah,
actually,
there we go. See,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You get free subs.
Yeah.
Mike is a glass half full kind of guy.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the longest, I mean,
It's boring as a bouncer because you're fucking just sitting there.
I was a cheer
Chicken
coach.
Cheer coach. Huh?
Oh, that's
that
right.
wasn't
You were-
bad.
He could do a backflip.
Dude, fuck. God damn it, dude. What don't you do? You're like, I got my pilot's license.
I know, right?
Like, what else
Yeah.
can you not do? What can't you do? Should we start from there?
What can I do?
You can do a backflip.
Football,
You
basketball.
can't do those.
No.
So you're more of an artistic
Mainly
brain,
because,
don't you?
yeah.
I could say, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever painted before?
No, I never have.
You ever want to?
Come on.
I don't know. I've actually never thought about that. I get it. I don't know. I get a kick out of like the stuff that makes my brain really think and go is like the guitar playing.
Yeah.
And then when I was doing cheerleading, that was like just like a brain thinker. Like,
Yeah.
What do you mean get your brain?
Did you, yeah.
It just gets my brain rolling and it makes me think on a different level outside of things.
Are you an avid reader? Do you like to
I do
read a
like
lot?
to read.
What do you,
Man, I'm fucking
I know. I
dumb.
feel like I'm fucking loser. What do you? What is some stuff that you like to read? I'm so self-help book guy. Like I have
Yeah.
so many fucking self-help books. It's retarded.
Yeah, I do.
You guys, you depressed.
I do a lot of that, and
Yes.
yeah, I do the self-help books. A lot of them I like take notes on it and really let it resonate with me. You know, so I just understand that much more about myself. I do like a lot of intense journaling.
That's good.
Yeah,
When you
fucking Mike.
This is interesting. I never knew that about you.
well, I think that's so cool.
I never knew that about
Because
you.
a lot of us don't take care of our brain. We just go on stage and blurt out whatever's on our mind, you know.
Well, I have to because like
But you talking in your
because of my
stand-up.
anger issues.
I
and
was
stuff
going to
like
say
that,
you
yeah.
because you don't seem like an angry person. to me.
No.
Well, I mean, it's I mean, I went
It's
through
been years of.
anger management. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went in high school and I went in college. But it
just
didn't really hit me till like I was working on it, but it didn't really click with me probably until like late 20s.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
Sure.
What? So
don't
when
have to raise your
something,
hand.
well, I don't know. Well, with you guys, you know. Hey, I'm here.
I know, right?
Anyways,
Yeah, what's your
question? Wait. So like when you like, let's say something pisses you off. Like for instance, maybe this was relatable about us. Like we're in a fraternity full of comedians, right? So you're not gonna like everyone. If
Yeah.
someone bothers you or something, like how do you get rid of that?
Like if someone bothers me.
Or yeah, if someone makes you angry, so right?
Okay, so now
if someone makes you angry, or
now I just use my words.
what do you mean? Like if you're by yourself? What do you mean?
Like if you like someone trying to make me angry.
Yeah, or maybe,
so like
or
if
maybe something
say,
bothered you.
So say someone
you're angry about
So say
something.
someone was coming at me, right?
Sure, maybe someone said something online or something.
Yeah, and I just go, hey. You're exposing your weakness right now. You should.
Oh,
probably
shit.
No,
dude.
okay, fine.
That's good.
Maybe you're misunderstanding. You're saying something to them. What if you're alone and you're just angry about something?
Oh, if I'm alone, oh fuck, that's
So that's what I
the
wanna know.
battle I have to fucking deal with. And
Okay,
that's, like,
because
the
I'll
toughest.
be like that
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
I'll be
I
like,
see what you're
so
saying.
I'm like,
But you see, me, I'm not a confrontational person at all. I will literally walk away.
Same,
No,
but I like to think like the kung fu masters think like those type of like how they're just very calm and relaxed, and the last thing they're trying to do is fight.
Totally.
You know what I mean? But they have
Yes.
this skill about them that's like hidden in a sense, and so like I like to think like that. I like watch a lot.
yeah, because I'll have fake arguments in my head
bruh. Yeah, that's real.
all the time, and
Wait,
I'm
you mean like you have a hard time going to sleep at night?
No.
it's like
Oh, yes, because I'm thinking about all the stats from previous years, and I want to know I'm
I know
right.
what he's talking about. So say like if someone makes me mad and like say something online or whatever.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not in front of that person at that moment.
Right.
So now
you hold it.
I see something and I have it with me and it's in my head and now like I've created like 15 scenarios.
Dude, I'm the worst.
You know what I mean?
at that.
Like
the worst.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. I mean, dude, for instance, when with Chris, I fucking fake argue with him all the time in my head.
But that seems like.
you have
And I'm just like, but it's like because it's just like I'm not gonna choose this battle. You know what I mean? Or even with my roommate, or even with like a girl, or like I won't confront it. So sometimes I'll have fake arguments.
Yeah, and then when you see the person, it's like a completely different energy than what you have in your head.
Right.
Sure, because
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
they're in a different mood, and you're like, "Oh, cool, yeah."
Wait, so you already have an argument before you even talk to a person?
I might not even
That's
have
terrifying.
the argument. Yeah, I might
might
not
be
even
a-
have the
you
argument.
probably don't,
You might be a psychopath.
No,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, he's saying like like the argument won't even happen.
It won't happen.
It won't happen. It'll just be
I'll be
there.
annoyed about something they did or something, whether it's a roommate, someone I work with.
You got to get that checked out.
No, I'm talking about it right now, and I feel okay about it. And he just helped me. He helped me, and he just helped me. So you have that too. And then, so how do you deal with it?
A lot of times for me, that's when I go straight to the book. Like my journaling is like that's where I release.
How long will you journal for?
I'll write like 4 or 5 pages usually.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And so what I do, that's where I let out all my anger, all my insecurities, all my happy moments.
Did you get that from The Artist's Way?
No.
So wait, you'll write
that, right?
like you'll write in a notebook, I'm stupid and untalented and dumb and I can't play basketball. You'll write stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm unathletic. Michael Lenoci better than me at sports. Like, you'll write that down.
Wow, dude.
I've never played a day in my life, and I bet you I could still beat you.
See what you're doing right now? He's going to make you. You're trying to make him play.
I'm going to walk into my car. I'm going to walk to my car. Motherfucker, you beat me.
Chappelle just lifts everything.
Yeah.
So tell me, when was the first time you did stand-up comedy? And how did you want to get into it? Mike, I want to ask you the same thing.
Someone dared me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, someone dared me in 2010 in Louisville, Kentucky.
And they just said, "I bet you couldn't go up and do stand up."
Well, I used to drink, and I was the type of drunk like,
oh, nice.
If you were like, Chappelle, you won't do this, and I'd be like, bitch, say I won't,
Right.
say I fucking won't, and then I would fucking do it.
That's where you're from, Louisville?
No, I'm not from. I was cheering out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
where are you from?
Go-karts. Phoenix.
Go-karts.
Yeah.
You said go-karts. I like go-karts.
I thought you said go-karts too.
No.
I'm like, all right, Mario Kart? What kind of car are we talking about?
No, go-karts.
So hold on. Okay, so you said that they dared you. How'd it go first time? Where was it at?
This place called the Comedy Caravan.
What a fucking... It's probably not even around anymore. What the fuck is a Comedy Caravan?
It's changed names like a bunch of times. It's still there. But yeah, man, I just signed up for the open mic. And I told one person, I was like, hey, man, I'm doing this open mic.
Keep it on the down low.
Keep it on down low. Just show up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Bro, my whole cheer team showed up.
Oh, of course, bro. But that's cool, though.
Yeah.
Did you feel any pressure?
Dude, I tried to get like smashed, right?
Oh, you tried to get wasted?
Yeah, I tried to get wasted, and my nerves were too, like, it wouldn't even let me get drunk, or like I never loosened up.
Right.
I was trying so hard. Like I started drinking the fucking
Gatorade.
the
creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Yeah.
I started drinking that shit to see like that was like going to give me something. It was just like
that should make you shit your pants. Is what it will.
Yeah, I don't think I did that.
It's too heavy. It's just too heavy.
Yeah, so
it's
I
like a liqueur.
tried everything, dude, and then went up there and I was like, oh, this is tight. But then I was doing it, but like I was still kind of riding off a dare.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really like I wasn't really doing it because of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then I stopped for like 2 years. And then actually my first show back was with you and Brent Moore and Jason Collins.
Oh, really?
That was my first time back doing a stand-up.
Are you serious?
When I first met him.
How long have you been doing stand-up for?
Well, they knew you first, right?
I knew Jason.
From where?
Because I basically met all you guys through D'Elia.
Oh, yeah?
Because that was the first person I met.
Yeah.
And then, so...
Damn, it was that year, like 2012?
No, when you and I met?
Yeah.
No, we met in 2016. You came to Tempe Improv. It was
dude.
Yeah, you were
I've
hosting.
known you longer than that.
Bitch, you were hosting. That was aggressive. I'm sorry. I know, right?
Dude, you might be my girlfriend. She's like, motherfucker. I'm like, no, don't talk to me like that.
That was
I'm
so
a person.
aggressive. Like, he's just trying to figure it out. I'm
Why
just
are you triggering him? Why are you gaslighting him?
I got this argument in my head with you.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Right now, Chappelle's having 2 conversations. Anyway, so okay.
No, yeah, it was 2016. I remember it clearly because, but I had seen you before.
Yeah.
Actually, I might have met you because you came to Tempe with Chris and Andy Cazell.
Because I remember I stopped. I was coming in from Florida, and it was in February around Valentine's Day, and I stopped, met Brent and Jay in Tempe to like do some shows with them.
Yeah.
So I remember that time.
Yeah, that was my first time back in the stand-up.
So I've only known you 3 years.
So you've only been doing stand-up for literally, what, 3 years?
I mean... Yeah, technically, if you will. I mean, I'll count those years that I was riding off the dare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, so like 7.
Okay.
7 years.
But then I heard you did Kill Tony, right?
No, I never did Kill Tony.
Oh, I thought you did Kill
No,
Tony.
you're thinking of a different black comic.
I knew you were gonna fucking do it. I felt it coming.
Because there's a kid that
I thought I heard
that, like,
no. I'm not
everybody-
thinking. No, don't hold on. I'm not thinking of a different black comic. I'm thinking of Shapel Lacey. I thought I heard he did. I thought you did Kill Tony. That's the only reason why.
No,
I
I never
You
did Kill
fucking
Tony.
dick.
No, I know. I'm being
Now
a
I'm
dick.
having a conversation in my
I
head.
know, right? Yeah, look what you did.
No,
See?
because there is.
He knows.
I don't know the comic's name, but there was a comic who did kill Tony and would do it a lot and would murder, and he's like really funny. I forgot his name.
Malcolm Hatchet.
Yeah.
that's
Like where's
the
that?
homie.
Where's that hat?
Yeah.
He's got
from
this
North Carolina.
Yeah, he's
okay.
Yeah.
no, there is he's a funny kid.
Yeah, he's funny.
But that's how he was like. Kind of people were like, oh, he's. Really
Where was your first stand-up experience? Because I've known you for how long have I known you now? Fucking 12 years.
I got here in April 2010, so I've been here 9 years, and I've been doing stand. I did my first open mic. I moved here, and I was like, okay, I got to do this. So I found an open mic. And
Where?
it was
Over Michael Lenoci. Hey.
iOS open mic, which was it was dope open mic on Sunday nights.
Oh, I remember it was like, 3 minutes or some shit?
Yeah. So I'm in there, and
That used to be fun.
I went-
John DeWalt and Rick Glassman used to go in there and fuck around.
I
Do you know
probably
those guys?
that's where I met everyone.
You know Rick Glassman?
I know of him.
Yeah, he's fucking nuts. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna go into a story when I'm going into a story,
My
bro.
podcast, dude.
Okay,
What are you
dude.
talking about?
Motherfuckers, dude.
Have me on your podcast. Oh, you haven't. Okay, anyways, go ahead.
You will when we get the
douche.
new studio.
Oh, you
No, I don't have guests a lot. I've had like 3 in my whole.
You're acting like a female. Tell your story.
You think so?
Yes.
I feel
What
like
is
Thomas
this? What is
Dale.
this?
I feel
Like Thomas
You've
Dale.
been hanging out with
Yo,
Thomas.
shouts out
Wait,
to Thomas
wait,
Dale.
hold on. Before you get, have you heard Thomas talk to? You know Thomas Dale, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard him talking about his dog at the fucking dog park? He's
yeah.
like, truth. He goes, that's it. Are we leaving? That's it. We're leaving. Are we leaving? That's it. Truth, Thomas.
How you treat this
Bro,
dog?
bro, I'm at the dog park. I go, sorry. And then, like, I'm looking at you like,
yeah.
sorry about that. Can you stop, dude? He's fine. Let him fucking be a dog.
Don't tell me.
He's like, don't tell me.
I'll
Yeah.
do
And then
me.
He's got sunscreen.
Give me a little dick.
Bro, Chappelle, he's got sunscreen for his fucking dog.
No, he doesn't.
I swear to God,
fuck
sunscreen
him. Fuck him. He's a bad
for
guy.
his dog.
Because of that, he's a bad guy.
I was
You know
like,
what?
dude.
Why are we pretending? He's a bad monster.
I love you, Thomas Dale.
I sit here. I love TD. Anyways, okay. So fucking.
Oh yeah, your story.
Yes. Sorry. Cut you off.
iOS.
And I think it was like May, and I went like 2 times and watched, and I was like, all right. I had to get. I'm so nervous. I'll get the confidence, and I went up, and I did like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. Jay Catapretta was hosting it.
Oh God.
And then she was like, "Oh, all right, good job. It was his first time." And then
Did she go, haha, what a faggot?
And,
She used to say that, and you're like, what?
Really?
Why would you say that?
And then, like, I remember
faggot.
Jamar Neighbors was in that room. I'm trying to think what other guys I remember who were for sure in there.
Gerard.
No, he wasn't there, but he might have been, but I didn't know who he was. But I just distinctly remember Jade was hosting, Jamar was in there, and I can't think of any other people that were in there. And then
How'd it go?
Good enough to where I was like, I recorded it. Good enough to where I was like, all right, I'll think about this. And then I didn't do another open mic until June.
Yeah.
And then after that, I didn't do comedy until September. I signed up for a Leslie Wolf's comedy class.
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
I've known
Was that
Leslie
like a
Wolf for
big
so
class?
long.
It was like, because I didn't know. I was like, how do I get started? So I took a class. It was like a 5-week course. We met with people, and then you would write a 5-minute set, and then you perform it at the Improv for your graduation.
Leslie Wolf.
And that was September 28th, 2010. So
Yeah.
from that day after we did our showcase, I never stopped doing it.
Got it.
And I was like, and then I emailed her. I was like, how do I keep doing this? And she's like, and then she put me in touch with Tammy Joe. And then I would start just doing Tammy
her
Joe's
shows. So you never had to do bringer shows, huh?
No, well, I was Tammy Joe's and Kathy Lewis. I was doing those shows, and then I was like, I ran out of bringing people because that was the boom of the bringers era, right? Because that era's gone now, pretty much. It was the boom of the bringer era, and I was doing that. And I remember my first show, Main Room Comedy Store. I had 10 friends front row, and I ate shit, and I was just like, oh man.
So you only took that class just for one session, if you will?
It was like 4 classes, and then there was a graduation class, and then
Chappelle, you asking?
No, I was just curious
because then I was like, okay, so then I asked the teacher, I was like, oh, that was so much fun. How do I keep doing this? Like, what do I do? How do I keep
that's how it was with me with the guitar, like with guitar class.
Oh, okay.
Like it was just that semester, and then I was like, oh, okay, and it just kept going. Like that's what.
And so you never stopped playing?
I did.
have guitar at home?
I was in a ska band. Yeah, I have acoustic. I was in a ska band, and then I was in like a street punk band, and then I stopped when I joined cheerleading.
Who's it, like one of your favorite bands that you listen to all the time? Is it Black Flag?
That I listen to all the time?
Yeah.
I don't listen to Black Flag all the time. Oasis is probably the band I listen to
No
all
idea.
the time.
Dude,
Yeah,
isn't
these bands
Oasis is the fucking best.
Yeah.
I first time
My top favorite band.
first time I ever went down on a girl was
I have no clue.
Oasis.
Should I check them out?
And her pussy smelled like tuna fish.
You never heard of Oasis? Get the fuck out of here.
You've never heard of Oasis.
So now I got this. Now
My
I got
music
this.
IQ is fucking
Come on.
Hello?
0.
You've never heard of
I know,
Oasis.
like, I didn't get into music, and literally, why do you think I got into music? You know why? Who do you
comedy?
think? No, who do you think's
For
the
pussy?
first person I was like, I would play video games and play sports my whole life, and then who's the first person I was like, oh, music, oh, cool, let me start learning.
Chris.
No, fucking Eminem, obviously.
I was like, I thought
he was asking like a person.
Yeah, that's what
So,
it,
like,
the
in,
vibe
like,
you were
Oh, your
giving
mom,
me.
your dad. Where are we going with this?
No, like in I was just saying, I thought that was obvious. So like in '98, or when he started coming around, I was like, oh, this is so I was aware of music.
Yeah,
like I knew,
dude, when he
I
came-
knew,
when he
I knew,
came
like
through.
Green Day. Obviously, I knew Green
Yeah.
Day.
I'm not a
I
big
knew
Green
who
Day
like
fan.
I knew who Boys to Men. Like I knew who.
Yeah.
What was your first
whoever
concert?
was very popular.
My first concert was a
First
ska concert. I saw a band called Mad Caddies.
You ever heard of Goldfinger?
Yeah.
Goldfinger's the shit.
Yeah.
What about Saves the Day? You ever heard of Saves
Yeah.
the
I play a lot of Saves the Day songs on the guitar.
That's my shit.
Yeah.
Do you really? Okay, well, you're my new best friend. What was
what
your
about
first?
me?
I was just about to ask you. What was your first concert you went to?
Yeah, what was it?
Eminem.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What was it? The
It was the Eminem show one.
How was it? Was it awesome?
Yeah.
Dude,
who opened?
Ludacris was on it. I think Exhibit,
Okay.
and then and then Papa Roach.
Really?
That's a good concert.
So funny. I was on a festival with them like a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah,
I saw
dude.
that.
Yeah, that dude. He.
But they were kind
Not
of big
cool?
back then. In,
Yeah,
in
they were.
2001, they were still doing well.
It's just a different style than like I
Is
connect.
that song? My life in two pieces.
Yeah.
You see, I don't know how I know
it was
that.
a weird mix of show, but
Suffocation.
the Ludacris was great.
But I bet you people that listen to Eminem also listen to Papa
Oh, is
Roach.
that, I wonder why. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That shit like that happens. Like when you think it's like a weird lineup, but it's like, oh, at the same time, these people still listen to like,
Dude, I watched that Wu-Tang thing on Showtime, and they used to open
I
for
gotta
Rage
watch
Against
that.
the Machine.
yeah,
That'd be the fucking baddest concert
dude,
ever.
one of
Rage
the,
Against the
that'd be one of
Machine
the
and
dopest.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
When did you lose your virginity, Mike? What first time you lost your virginity? Huh? First time, I
Well-
guess, is the only time, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Was it college?
no, it was high school. There's kind of like one time that doesn't. I don't like to count it.
Sure.
But then after that, the first time would be like New Year's Eve on the beach.
Not what on the beach?
Yeah, because we all
some
had
Sandy
this.
action?
We all got this hotel room. We're in high school.
what part
right?
of Florida are you from?
South, like Fort Lauderdale area.
okay.
So we
God, you
got
saw nothing but hot trim all the time.
So
didn't
we
you?
got a hotel room. So it's a bunch of people sharing it. So we had to like sneak away, and then I did. And it was my first time getting a blowjob too by her afterwards. And I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Was it awkward?
No, I was under.
Were you the kind of kisser that you just put the tongue in your mouth and didn't?
No,
move it
I
around?
knew because I remember when I was like 13, the hot girl in our neighborhood, she taught me how to kiss. So it was really dope.
Nice. What about you, Shapel? When was the first time you lost virginity?
21.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was 15. Couldn't wait. I was like, here, take it. Let's go. That's for real. I couldn't wait. I was like, huh? Yeah, let's go. I was banging this girl, Brooke, and her dad was the wrestling coach. His name was Murray.
That's
He
so
hated,
fucking.
he
the
hated my
wrestling
guts.
coach.
And,
Oh,
if
really?
and if I wanted some ass, I had to shovel her driveway.
Really? Where you from?
Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And she's like,
What part?
She's like, I'm like, I would come, like suburbs. You wouldn't even know, like McHenry, Crystal Lake, Lake in the Hills.
Round Lake.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Any lake.
Waukegan?
Yeah, Waukegan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I would go over to her house and I'd be like, all right, let's get it going. She's like, there's snow on the driveway, so whenever that's done, come on in.
Wow.
Dude, I shoveled that driveway so fucking fast, dude.
Wow.
I ran and shoveled at the same time. What kind of girl you like? What's your kind of girl? I know, yeah. It's a true story.
One that respects herself.
I like that.
That's my.
Wow, dude, you were so mature. I feel
Yeah,
like a
you
fucking
really
child
are,
compared
dude.
to you.
Yeah, you really have your
What's
shit
Mike?
together.
What's the kind of girl you look for?
Like 2 arms, 2 legs. Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh,
be
my
like that, huh?
God.
It's gonna be like that, huh? Killing it.
Just, you know.
Wow.
Just 2 arms, 2
So
legs.
what? She
No.
can't.
I
2 arms, 2 legs, dude.
I actually just started
pretty-
dating a girl. I have a girl.
No,
yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
You like to date
you
all
really?
he loves to date all the comic chicks, all the broken chicks.
No, that was like years ago because when you
No.
were doing open mics, that's all you
No.
could date.
He was banging.
Yeah, well, we don't have to go into that.
Well,
Let's
I know,
have
he
respect
named
for the fucking-
names.
Yeah,
Let's have respect for the artist.
I don't care. She won't do
And
my
when I
podcast.
say Yeah, I mean, she's in she's in her own world. Let's be honest.
That's true.
But we're not going to get into that. Anyways, yeah.
Why not?
When you first start comedy, as a guy, like you can't like I didn't have money, so the only girls I was dating were like the ones I was hanging out with. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Now I fucking got Yeezys. I'm going to fucking take a girl on a date.
I got Yeezys. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
What's your restaurant? Your go-to restaurant?
Jones on Santa Monica.
Jones is great.
I've probably been on 35
Jones is great.
There.
Do you go during that happy hour?
No, just whenever the date is scheduled.
Yeah.
You just show up with a date schedule. She's like, Mike, it's 6.
But it's just like it's such a good vibe.
Jones is a great vibe.
Yeah.
You might not see,
I love
you
Jones.
don't notice people as much. You have
Food's
a fucking
good.
drink. It's a chill vibe.
Yeah.
Like it's just a great date spot. But
where do you like to go to unwind? Because you said you don't drink anymore. Do you?
Yeah, man. I keep to myself a lot.
Yeah.
you have a girl too, though.
Yeah,
okay.
I keep to myself a lot.
We all have girls, dude.
Nice.
I like the way you did that. We're like, are we like a thing now? All of us because we got this.
We all do this now.
Fucking girls, dude.
Man, I spend a lot of time at the coffee shop just fucking.
Oh, look at him
At
being
it.
fancy.
And
with his
you are
mouth.
adorable.
Yeah, with your mouth and stuff. You're like, I spend a lot
Well,
of
I mean,
time.
bro, because like I've done a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah,
you know
no.
what I mean. And I'm like, I'm out here. It's
How
a
old are
big
you?
city. 32.
Oh, okay.
I'm out here.
Young
It's a
buck.
big city. It's different from fucking Arizona. It's very fast paced. Like, you know, I
like
have to
Arizona
like,
a lot.
I have to, which it's great, but like, I have to be level headed, man, because I've gone off the rails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You like to audition? You ever had a really bad audition?
I've only been on a couple since I've been out here. So like,
okay. But I bet you're sending out for big stuff too, though.
yeah.
And that's see, look at that smile. See, when I had Heat back in 2008, I was going out for some fucking big stuff, but I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't. I would go in for huge stuff, like in front of Julie Ashton. I would go in and just take it. I'd be like, "Hi, here's a huge pile of shit, and I'm gonna leave."
Yeah.
I would seriously would go in the room and take a monster dump and then leave, and I would walk out.
But
and I was like,
I heard they say sometimes it's just like, oh, well, I mean, he took a shit right there, but like we can
work with it.
Sure,
that doesn't work.
That's not real.
No. And sometimes you'll leave auditions and go, I think I got that. That felt good. And then you won't hear shit. It's the worst.
Bro, it's just like a fucking MLB game. You move on to the next one. There's so many.
But
You can't win them all.
What if there's not? Mike, what's your first awful audition?
My first one ever.
What was it? Go ahead. This is like me asking for like girl. He's like 2 arms, 2 legs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
First
guys,
awful audition.
This is who I am. Let me be a butterfly.
God,
Thomas.
no wonder why fucking Chris wants to cut your head off every time you go up.
Listen, now that I'm an expert at auditioning, before when I was really, I'm kidding.
This motherfucker.
When I was, it was my first one. It was from Leslie Wolf. She was like, "Hey, I think you would be."
I know, right? Wait,
Wolf.
you fucking said Wolf.
You say Wolf?
Leslie Wolf. Was
guys,
it WUFF?
You're just leaving out the L?
Guys, I have a bad. I can't speak. So
Leslie-
you're making fun of a
Leslie
disease.
Wolf.
You're making fun of a disease I have.
I mean, it's
Leslie
dyslexia.
Wolf.
Yeah, it's a
Wolf.
disease.
Go on YouTube,
So that's like-
Google dyslexia, and you can figure it out.
Yeah, well, guys, that's awful to make fun of someone.
First of all,
for
I
their
don't think you-
weakness.
Everyone's got their weaknesses,
Yeah.
bud.
So listen, that's one of my
So
weaknesses.
go ahead. You were seeing Leslie Wolf.
All right, so guys, I don't like when I'm being made
Motherfucker.
fun of. All right,
So easy.
I'm. She was like, "Hey, go out for this," and I was like, "Okay," and I didn't know what to. No, nothing. Just like, okay. So I printed it.
Did
out.
you know how to read the lines?
I had no idea what to do. Okay, I just like was okay. I show up and they're like, "All right, come in." And I have it, and he goes, "All right, whenever you're ready." And I was like slate. I didn't even know what to do. All that slate. Everyone has a slate story. I'm like, what? I don't know. All right, and he goes, "Go," and I just read. I just read it.
Oh, what?
I just went like this.
You've never seen movies before?
Dude,
Like a fucking book. He's just reading.
read it. I just read it and never looked up. I just never looked up. I went like this. And read it. And then afterwards I went like this, and the guy goes, "Thanks for reading."
Right.
And I don't know. He goes, "Thanks for reading." I left. I
bet Mike said, "Did I skip anything? Did I miss?"
No, right. He even read the name of the character.
Did you say
It's like-
exclamation point too at one
Yeah.
point?
He was like,
That's
Caleb.
how bad it was, dude.
Come back to the store. Period. I will be here. Exclamation point.
Right.
So, dude, it
Well
was so
done.
bad. Listen to this. It was so bad that like Leslie Wolf, like, she would have another like another show we could be on. And I remember like or whatever. We're in another group. Maybe it was still she sent me out when we were still doing the class. But it got back to her, and she made fun of me in front of the whole class.
That's fucked
She
up.
was like, she's like, I sent him out. The guy just read the whole thing.
Wow,
the whole thing. And I was like,
dude.
I didn't know. I was like, I've never done anything before. The only thing I had done was UCB 101 at that point, because that's what I did first before stand up. I did that class, and then the 2 open mics, and then her class. I had no idea how to do anything.
Dude, that's hilarious. He's just fucking.
Just reading. Chappelle, what was the first audition you went on? Do you remember?
Oh, it was some big one out here when I first moved out here.
You don't even remember, huh?
It was like, I mean, I don't know. I just did it because are
you good with memorization? Can you memorize pretty good?
Yes, because of lyrics
All day.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. It wasn't weird or anything. Like obviously I was like, I'm not getting this fucking part. You know what I mean? Like I was like, there's gonna be a star for this, and they already casted it. It was some movie with Dave Bautista.
But Batista from Avengers.
Yeah,
the fucking buff dude.
Buff dude.
WWE.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
It was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say what. I mean, they're already.
So you can say it.
You can say it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. I didn't get it.
I've already got this argument in my head
They're not
with them if they
listening.
listen
No one
to
from
it.
casting's listening.
No one's
Oh, well,
listening to
like
this.
it was like me and him, like a buddy cop.
Oh,
And they had me go out for that.
that's
to be
cool.
his buddy. or
That'd be
whatever.
fun. Another fucking buddy cop.
Yeah, and I was just like,
was he in the room?
Well, they saw me at perform.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then they found me on Instagram and shit, and we're like, "Yo,
No shit.
we think you'd be really good for this. Can you?" And I was like, "Oh, are you guys fucking with me? You know what I mean?" I was like, "You guys fuck." I was like, "I don't know how Hollywood works. This is, bro. Like, I only had been living here
I was gonna
like
say, dude,
months.
you get some good luck coming towards you, and I'm like, bro,
Dude, the
I've
shit
been in
that
this game for a hot minute. Fucking shit like that does not happen. Have you ever been hit up by anyone on Instagram besides
Sometimes,
Dude,
and I
get
never
it.
trust it though. And I'm like, if this is real, I
Someone's
don't
fucking with
respond.
me, yeah.
I get it
I go, if it's really important,
all the time.
then
You
I'll-
get it all the time
all the time.
for casting.
Anything.
I just feel like it would have got emailed
Dude,
to me.
literally, like, and I'm not one to like hang at, like, I leave right after shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, when I get home, like, and I'm winding down for the night and
People
I'm
hit you up.
reflecting, I get like, "Yo, saw you tonight, blah, blah, blah. Can I get you on this?" Like, "Yo, like this casting shit, like, you know, they find me." Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
I see big things for you. That's awesome, man.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
try my hardest. I just look up to,
Lenoci?
Lenoci.
No, you want to have a career. You know
Oh.
what I mean? Don't look up to me either if you want to have a career. You know what I mean?
Damn.
That's weird.
Right, Mike?
I really that made me feel good.
Yeah, I know, because I was
Yeah.
trying to have a sentimental moment, and then
Yeah.
Brady was
shot
like,
it
"Yeah,
down.
he shot it down."
I
Like
think-
you threw it up, and you were like,
I think we should just make this
That was-
our podcast.
"Yeah, yeah."
Mike, have you had like what was your first bomb in front of a theater with Chris?
No, never. In a theater?
Yeah,
Never.
you've never bombed in a theater.
At that point, I've been doing stand up for like 6-7 years.
I don't give a fuck. Sometimes there's some weird ass.
They're not weird.
audiences.
Not when they're spending $40 and they're there to go see him.
That's
that
true.
audience is hot.
That's true. I've
It's like
bombed in
those-
front of a theater before. I've
Those
bombed.
crowds are fucking. My first bomb in front of a great crowd.
Yeah.
Opening for Bobby Lee, 2012 New Year's Eve, San Diego.
Dude,
Two
But like
shows.
this New Year's Eve show.
No, but I was
People had
also
a-
2
people-
years in. I wasn't ready. Like
Oh,
he was
yeah.
like, all right. He was the first guy to
Then
give me the road.
Why'd you ask to open for
I
him?
didn't.
then?
He
did it.
fucking asked.
Bobby-
He always gives you his first one. He was like, I'm gonna bring you. You're because I was just hanging around being silly,
Yeah.
and then I went, and on the first show, I fucking ate shit so hard that like Bobby walked out of the you know how the green room used to be right next to the stage.
Yeah, I hate it.
He walked out and he heard someone go, Bobby. And it's that
Shut the
silent,
fuck up.
and it was that silent.
Where was
and
this
that
American Comedy
American
Company?
Company,
Oh, okay,
that room.
yeah,
All right. So, and this is 2012. So I've been not even 2 years into right because I started 2010, 11, 12. So New Year's Eve 2012, and I get off the stage and Bobby like starts after the first show. He's like, "You motherfucker!" He's like, "People paid $100 for these fucking tickets." He goes, you can't fuck around on these shows. It makes me look bad." He did this looking back because he knew I could handle it. Probably. He's like, "You better fucking turn it around. You got one more show." Like in my head, I was like, "How am I gonna do the next show and not fuck up?"
I'd be
And
like,
then-
I'd be like, oh fuck, this little,
I'll go home
this
now.
miniature Asian dude fucking yelling at me.
And then the owner.
Oh, who's a fucking psychopath?
Sure, everyone's always has bad
Eric,
stories.
yeah.
But I remember he pulled me aside. He's like, "Why do you think you didn't do good?" I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "Were you having fun?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, you should try to have some fun on the next show." I
Yeah,
was like, "Okay,
that's cool.
And
It
then
was
it
that
was really
bad?
cool. And then, it was a bomb. I was a host. So it was a bomb for 10 minutes.
Oh, because it was just you and Bobby.
No. He had a feature. I forgot who's featuring that.
Probably like Greg Santos or something.
No. He wasn't doing stand-up yet. It was I want to say it was a chick or something who or I don't know. Somebody was I don't know. It was fine. Whoever went up next. Oh, it was Dean Del Rey. Dean Del Rey was the feature. So we're fucking so I the second show I was like, if I bomb on this second show, I'm done. Like in my head, I go, I'm done. Like I can't go to the Comedy Store anymore. I can't hang out. Like Bobby will tell everyone that this guy's like I'm done with. I'll have to move to New York. In my head, I was like, I'll have to move to New York. So
you felt some serious pressure.
Yeah, and I fucking did. I did good. You know, like good enough to like get the good enough to be like, oh, I got laughs to like just be the host.
Do you remember your first joke you wrote? I think I remember it. I remember it.
No, you don't. There's no way because I did it at the open mics. There's no way you would know what it is because I only did it like 6
Bruised
times.
Bananas?
No, I do my banana bit now today.
You still do that banana bit?
No, I brought it back.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. Because it didn't work when I was younger. Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Isn't that weird?
I didn't work my first few years, and then I brought it back like a couple years ago.
What's the premise of it again?
No, I get stressed out about the small amount of time you have to finish bananas.
Oh, that's right. But no, you were talking about how
it's like a
old
4-minute bit now.
Get bruised, and it's like bruised bananas.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
I was like, fuck.
No, my first bit was I remember it. I was when Ben Roethlisberger was getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So I was like, you hear these football players getting in trouble for sexual assault, and I was like Ben Roethlisberger. I was like, what is sexually assaulting someone? What does that even mean? I was like,
it's like rape.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. I was like sexual assault. Like, if he's sexually, what would it be? Is it misdemeanor? What is he hitting her with his dick or something? I go, I guess that would be a misdemeanor if I did that, and if Shaq did it, it would be attempted murder. Like that. That was the joke. You know what I mean? Like that was the joke. Because like, and looking back, I was like, oh, that's a silly fucking dumb joke.
Chappelle, you remember your first joke?
Oh man,
No.
No.
What do you like to talk about when you're on stage?
Wasted. That's why.
Yeah, right. Right.
I did that. I took my glasses off, and my whole family was there, and that was a mistake because I couldn't see anybody. And then I got drunk too before my set.
Oh, you did?
It was fucking trash. It was garbage.
Where was it at? Back home in Chicago?
It was at Sunnyvale, Rooster Teeth Feathers.
Where's that at?
It's in Sunnyvale, in San Jose.
Still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was.
That's where you started.
I started there. Yeah, and then I came down here and did stand up in 2005, and then I was like, oh, this is really hard, and I quit. And then I started back in 2007 and never stopped. And I won a comedy competition, and then I ate shit at the Seattle comedy competition. Every single night I got last place.
Damn.
Every single night. And I would
single night.
And you know what's funny is I would actually check the chart to see where I was at, just in case maybe I had that one night. Like a miracle happened and people liked me. Every time I was like this.
That's so funny.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, but fuck
What's
comedy
the next
Yeah.
competitions.
Oh, for sure, dude. Comedy competition should be illegal. No one should make a competition out of fucking comedy.
Yeah.
That's like it's for fun. It's not for fucking like battling out.
I think
it's not a physicality thing. It's not like a sport.
Like the only thing
you can't compete it.
The only thing that can be funny is like roast battle. That's like a competition.
Yeah, sure. That's totally right. But like I feel like
everyone
has a lot of
strength.
times they do these competitions just to have like a reason to have a show on the off night where they can make money.
Sure. And dude, it's the worst too. When you're getting last every single night, you're like, I'm gonna go home. Why am I here?
Yeah, why?
I'm wasting money.
Everybody has a strength that someone else doesn't have. And that's all the way across the top with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like,
you know what I mean?
Like whenever someone's like, man, I see this person getting this and I should be, and it's like, that's not how this works.
Bro.
It took me years to get rid of that.
Yeah, it took me.
Really?
I turned it off like a
I think I got rid of it in like a week.
Bro, you get rid of that?
after Chappelle checks his fucking Instagram and he's just getting blown up.
Yeah. I got like it's just really like it's so funny, like anything out of your control I've eliminated, and I just do mine, and it's like everybody wants something that someone else wants. It's just like, who gives a fuck? It's just great.
It's heavy.
Everybody would like something that someone even in this room has. You know what I mean? Like we all have 3 different paths. Obviously, we would be more in a casting situation where we're competing, I guess, in that situation. But we all have something different that we would want that someone has across the board. With all 1,000 comedians, you know what I mean, and it's really true. Nobody's getting your stage time or fun. No. It's just like someone's ready on their own. Like he got that because it was right to be. It wasn't because he was on that show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I totally get it. Also, you put yourself in those situations to make things happen. You know what I mean? So, like, I saw you hustled right off the bat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't do that. They'll go do the open mics, but Mike went right to the source and said, I'm going to be your opener.
Yeah.
I think that's what I heard. Josh Nasser told me that you did that.
Yeah, he's crazy.
But
That's
I'm like,
not true. No, I would fucking do more open mics than literally in my head. I was like,
you know
okay,
what's funny, Shapel? People just tell me shit and I remember it.
Yeah,
and none of it's real.
Dude,
none of it's
so
true.
In my head, you know what happened? I heard
because it was a beautiful story, and I'm like, what is this, Rudy?
Yeah,
I know Rudy.
He says it that way. I go, no. You know what I
Great
heard?
movie, by the way.
I heard.
Oh, dude, I bawled my eyes out.
I was like, oh, I want to be known as like I did the most open mics. I want to be like, oh, he did like 500 because I heard Dean would count. So one year I counted. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do 500. Like I wanted to do the most, so I did that. And then also one time because I was doing that, I was at some shitty open mic. Bobby Lee walked in, and that's why he picked. Yeah. He was like,
Bobby Lee went to open mic.
He would shop at a store, and he heard there was an open mic, so he went up to just go see. And I was on stage right when that's when he goes, oh, you're going to come open for me in San Diego. That's why.
That's cool.
Because of those opportunities. And then same thing with Chris. Like he knew me in the circle, but like he would see me like always cold open the parlor and fucking hurt like Brent and Jason would be like, man, he's always just like going to try to do shows wherever at shitty shows. It wasn't like, it was the work ethic that people notice your work ethic.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Switching gears, when you first started doing male cheerleading, were you scrutinized at all? Were people like, why?
People were terrified of me. We were fucking scrutinized for what? What are they gonna say?
Right.
They were like,
I'll
we
fucking
don't
kill
know.
you.
They're like, yo, you fucking. Never mind. I'll just.
Say it. It's all good.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's how people were. Like, people were like, yeah, you do that fucking. And I think it's great. You know, I think it's great.
I like that premise.
Did people get you to try to play football and all that shit? And
Oh, yeah, dude. Coaches were mad.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Man, when I had went to a different high school.
The linebacker, dude.
They saw fucking.
Man,
they saw potential.
Yeah, they had me run the 40. And this is like during a time where I was just fucking ripped, jacked. High school, and I ran a 4.3. Well, I didn't know
what.
I didn't know what that
meant. You
meant.
ran a 4.3 40,
dude. And like when they showed me the time, I'm sitting here like I know that's what that inspires me.
Yeah, I can
like even before we met when I was in high school, like
clock you.
I know we'll clock you on that one
for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, like
that's funny.
They like when they showed me the time, they're like, "Do you know what this means?" And I was like, "No." You know what I mean? Like I'm sitting here, like first of all, I had to tell them tell me how far the 40 was.
Bro, that's a common thing. And I wouldn't fucking know either.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Just run to where?
And they were like, okay, run it. And then I ran it, and they were like, "Come on, you can do faster than that." And I was like, "Well, you got to give me someone to run against." You know what I mean? So they picked like one of the fastest kids at the school,
and you smoked them.
Yeah, and they were like,
oh, dude, they just saw fucking potential.
Yeah, dude, and they brought me to like a football practice, and like I was like, they were just like, just come watch, you know what I mean? And they had me like the dudes were like, yeah, you know, fucking, I'm not that guy. Right. I'm just not let's fucking do it. Like I've never been.
You
that
were
way.
like, yeah.
I'm more like, yeah, come on, like smile, guys. You know, like, why are you so aggressive? You know, and it's so funny because you would think with my anger problems that would match it.
Dude, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to play football.
That's what
when
I'm
that
saying.
bell rang, I was fucking.
And that's why I said I've always been drawn to like those martial art films because I always looked at like those, you know, badasses in the film that are very like
more calm and zen.
Yeah, and that's what like cheer was for me. So like if I did football, like it was just going to bring a lot more, you know, like of this like. Yeah.
Bring out the rage.
That was good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
like,
that was good.
They were. You have any more impressions?
Yeah, no, right.
What's a rabbit sound like, Mike? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I didn't think he was gonna have that.
Dude,
you do have shit other than comedy.
You got some hidden talents.
Yeah.
What's a cheetah sound like, dude? Oh, wow. Well, Paul, this is a first. This is a first for cheetah impressions.
Gonna be 35 this month.
Yeah, no, right?
Listen, dude, nothing wrong with impressions.
I thought your birthday was in August.
No.
Mike's just making up when.
What are you, June 18th?
By the way, don't believe anything 19th. He says, dude.
19th.
Don't even believe
I was close.
Mike's turning 25, dude. You look young for your age, dude.
I was single for a long time.
All right, moving on. Shapel, did you watch a lot of TV and movies when you grew up?
No.
Not at all.
I did older shows though. So like when people try to talk to me about certain shows, I'm like, I don't know that.
What's a favorite movie that people would know about you that you like?
Angus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The older one?
Yeah. The 1994 film, 95.
Yeah, I've seen
Came
that.
out after Kurt died. I remember this shit. Yeah. I'm really good like that.
Wow. What's another movie that people don't know?
That I like?
Yeah.
Tombstone.
Love Tombstone. You've seen Tombstone?
Yeah.
Neither of these.
And so that character that Val Kilmer played, Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
He's another person that I look at because he's very calm, but he's a badass. So like
I
try to
with
like
the cup. He goes like this.
Yeah.
With the cup.
Yeah. Like the way he deals with like people that are so high strung and just like, you know, like in his face, you know, like people that get loud.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay.
You're saying that's what I do?
No, I'm just saying like how we were talking about earlier. You know what I mean?
Dude, you know who keeps calm and is a badass? Steven Seagal.
Oh, dude.
All his movies, he was just.
Oh,
always
look,
like,
you lost Chappelle.
Well, I mean,
he would never lose his
good.
temper. He was just
Yeah.
always calm, and the guys would be like swinging, and he would be like,
Oh, he's always like this.
"Why you don't like Steven Seagal movies?
was
Those were
alright.
awesome. Under Siege,
Bro, Under Siege is so
Siege
good.
great.
Dude, A Time to Kill.
A Time to Kill. They tried to kill his family when he was a kid. Bro, Under Siege, dude. He had a good run.
A Time to Kill. His name was fucking Storm, dude.
Dude,
His
he had a
name
good
was
run.
Fucking
I don't know too
Storm.
many dudes named Storm besides Steven Seagal.
Bro,
What about Charles Bronson? Charles Bronson back in the day was pretty fucking bad.
You know, I didn't really get. Yeah, he was, but I didn't really get too deep into Charles Bronson films.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was badass.
If you could be in any film, what film would you want to be in?
Probably
I catch you.
probably would have been Tombstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Mike, go ahead.
It would be one of three films: either Major League, Rookie of the Year, or Angels in the
Of
Outfield.
course, you fucking would
Rookie
choose
of the Year? Why all baseball movies?
Because that's awesome.
Rookie of the Year was where
when
he
I
had
grew
the
up. It was
arm.
my favorite sport, and I
You know
wanted to
what?
be a
can
pro
never
baseball
see,
player.
I can never see Mike in like a romance at all. He would start kissing her and go,
Dude, so what? Maybe that's the movie. It's like, oh, he's got to become an adult. What do you mean, big? I could have been
that's
in
true.
big.
You would have been big.
You could have done. What's that Ryan Reynolds movie he did? Just Friends.
Yeah.
That could have been you.
Wait, with Sandra Bullock?
Is that what it is? Where like he used to be fat, he used to have a crush on this girl.
Oh, yeah.
and then he became like super hot or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, that's you. You could have done that film.
You think I got super hot?
Okay, so what if you could be in any sitcom? What sitcom would you want to be in?
Sitcom. Damn.
I watched
probably-
Seinfeld the other night, and I was like,
Well, yeah,
nothing
everybody's
about
going to
Damn.
pick that.
Shit.
I didn't ask you yet.
Sitcom. There's probably two. I would say
Martin.
Martin. Yeah, Martin.
Dude, I love
That's-
I
and
fucking
then,
love
It was,
Martin.
it's probably that was another show.
Hands
I
down,
thought
one of my
was funny.
favorite besides The Living Color.
hands down.
He was so good.
Martin
man.
was fucking.
so
the
talented.
best.
Yeah.
Would have loved to been in Martin, and also I would have loved to be in Bonanza.
Bonanza?
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, I know.
You're literally one of a kind.
I know.
Wait, did your parents name you Chappelle after David Chappelle, or they just
No,
like the name
I don't
Chappelle?
even- he wasn't even.
Yeah.
I got my
Yeah, I
name.
mean, he-
I got my name from
32.
my mom's.
I don't know.
My mom's best friend. His name was Shapel Lacey.
I like that.
So that's how I got it.
That's cool. Where did you get Mike Lenoci from?
It was just the most popular name in 1984.
What's your middle name?
No, it's because my sister's Michelle, I'm
Anthony?
Michael, my dad's Manny, my mom's Margaret.
Your dad's
they
Manny?
They wanted 4 M's.
That's a great name.
So wait,
Manny,
Can
Margaret,
I just call
Michelle,
you
Mike.
Manny from now on?
Yeah.
What's
I
your
think
middle name? Anthony?
No, my middle name's Joseph, after my grandpa, who is Giuseppe. Giuseppe
Does anybody ever
Lenoci.
call you
Yeah.
MJ?
No. I
And you
wouldn't take that.
guys are full blown Italian. Like your mom's Italian.
I'm first generation American. Yeah, they were both born in their countries, England and Italy.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're English. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm the yeah.
Do you guys ever think about doing the ancestry and see where you guys have come
know.
from?
I think I
know it's
have a
England
good
and
idea.
Italy.
Yeah, I think you have a good
I think I
idea.
have a good
It's
idea.
literally-
Because I don't know. I'm a
But
mutt.
actually, they were telling me like because like Brazilians are pretty like there's some Brazilians that are like my tone. and
Yeah.
shit like
Dominican
that.
Republican.
Dominicans that are like
Yeah.
my
You
tone
look like
as well.
Sammy Sosa rookie year.
Oh, okay.
Not Sammy Sosa.
Oh, I know, right?
Sammy Sosa today.
Sammy Sosa today.
Sammy Sosa looks like me today.
He's on that. He's on that MJ train.
Yeah, dude.
Like, what the fuck?
What
did
the
he
hell
do?
happened?
What?
He's got the same. He does the same thing.
It's a legit skin disease, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
There's a.
But why do you add the green eyes?
They did another.
Right?
They did an interview with him in the back. They're like, "Do you want to admit about taking steroids?" He's like, "I'll end this right now. I don't want to talk about that."
Wait, is that a Sammy Sosa impression?
Yeah.
Bro, dude,
That
you
was
brought
good.
you brought all the impressions today.
I know.
I don't want to talk about that. You know, I'm here to talk about
I don't even
sports,
think
and that's it.
I don't know what that is.
we didn't need to be here.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could have done a whole podcast of impressions.
By himself.
By himself.
Yeah.
Full on conversation.
Yeah. It's fun, dude.
All right.
You gonna give me a ride home after this?
Yeah, I knew I was gonna. I drove here and I go, I'll probably be taking Chappelle home.
I know.
after this.
Right when
fine.
you told him that I was gonna be on it, he's I'm giving.
No, but I don't mind because it's on the way this time.
Yeah.
No, and also you get to ride in Mike's brand new Jeep, dude.
I've done
been
it
a
plenty
year
of
now.
times.
No, hold on.
Almost a year.
Chappelle, we're at the Improv and we're sitting there just hanging out.
Yeah.
And Mike goes, "Look at my new car." You wanna see my car?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
sure,
whatever, man.
sure.
You're
you know
proud
what?
when you
No,
get a new
no,
car.
you are proud
Also,
to
I was
be
on a
proud.
scooter for 4 years. I fucking
remember
worked my
that.
ass off to get my
I do
dream
remember
car.
that.
So I was excited to share the
I'm
good
happy
news.
for you.
Thank you. And that's what I fucking wanted from you. And he's happy for me too because
Oh,
I
you
give him
wanted-
rides home.
You put a validation. I
Very
get it.
happy for him.
And I give you validation. I respect
you.
the hard
Lenoci, I'm
work.
just so happy for you and everything
Jesus.
that you're doing.
I think this,
fuck
this
yeah.
has been like a therapy session
I
with
know,
Mike.
right? Yeah, I know, right?
God
Just
damn.
seeing your growth mentally.
Yeah.
Professionally.
Maybe you should
I gotta
do some-
read books.
You should journal, Mike. You ever thought about journaling? What do you
right.
do for your mental health? Nothing?
I play
Just
video
get
games.
beat up by
See,
Chris?
play video games
for
and
me,
work out.
For me, that's the first thing I do.
Yeah,
Play
when
video
you
games
wake
and
up.
try to work
do you
out with
meditate?
you.
Do you meditate?
I do not meditate.
Meditate, dude. Meditation is fucking the best. I do it every day.
I usually just wake up, start playing some John Mayer songs, which usually help.
Dude, does your girl just fucking get fucking? She just loves it, doesn't she? When you start playing guitar.
Bro, she thinks it's so goofy. I wrote a love album for a girl when I was in high school.
Chappelle,
I wrote a love
I
album.
wanna give you a big
Do I still
hug.
have it? Yeah, I got that shit back because she
out.
made fun of me about it. He said, fucking,
Put it out on
she
iTunes.
fucking iTunes is going down.
What do you mean?
They're ending it.
Yep.
Yeah, there's an article about it.
gonna
It's like
be-
all over the.
So where do we put the podcasts?
Paul.
I know. We look right at him.
Wait, iTunes is ending?
Yeah, and dude, I
So
just
what do
saw
we
about it
do?
I think
yesterday.
you just put it on. We'll just put it on. other
Good
shit.
thing I've been putting it on YouTube.
Put it on an Apple
I know, right?
podcast. I'm sure Apple's just going to take over fucking
Apple,
everything.
yeah, Apple's just gonna
Whoa.
because they got Apple Music.
Apple Pay literally is. They were like, "No, you're going to use Apple Pay." I never wanted to use it. It just automatically went on my phone.
Dude, and every time I like double tap some shit, I'm like, this. It pops up. I'm like,
No,
wait, when the fuck did I do this?
I never did it.
Yeah, Apple Pay's like, yeah, this is you.
That's like when they changed the credit cards.
You don't do this?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's way easier. Just put your card on your phone.
Were you just trying to show me the?
Yeah, I know, right? The fucking Amex. No. You were showing.
You're trying to show
you were
you got
flexing
an
the
Amex.
Amex.
Bro, okay.
You were flexing-
I'm just showing you how to use Apple Pay.
So you're gonna flex?
Hold on, bud.
Okay.
You mean this, dude? You mean that? Okay, so what else?
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't
Oh,
mean that.
you guys
Yeah,
want to?
yeah.
You guys really want to
Wow.
flex?
Look at
Guys,
your
I
phone.
wasn't flexing. I was just showing you.
What is
What
that?
does that
That's
say?
Capital One, son.
What is that fucking?
I wasn't
say?
flexing. I was saying, if you don't
Mac,
use
why you-
Apple Pay, what are you doing?
Why are you flexing, dude?
I wasn't.
Why are
Everybody
you
uses
flexing?
Apple Pay.
Chappelle and I like you, dude.
Yeah, we like you. Well, you don't have
Guys,
to prove anything.
I'm saying you're in the minority.
Therapy session.
You're in the minority if you're not using
So
Apple
weird.
Pay.
All right, we got to end this.
I've always been in the minority.
We got to end this.
But
right,
how
Paul?
do you not use Apple Pay?
I never wanted Apple Pay.
Bro,
it just
it
went
makes
on
life
my phone.
quicker.
No, I don't want Apple
do
to
it.
have my fucking info, but they're like, "Fuck you, we got it."
Just do
Yeah.
it on your phone. I'm telling you,
That's like
life
those
is
fucking
cooler.
credit cards now. You have to use the chip and then swipe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so instead of doing that, you just use your phone.
I don't got
Trust
time for
me,
that shit.
it will change your life. Put your fucking card on your phone.
Do you have anything else that you want to share?
Yeah, no, right? Yeah. Anything else you want to flex?
Yeah, everybody use
Seriously.
Apple Pay, and then.
Are you sponsored by Apple? Is that what's going on?
Right?
No, but I'm
This
trying
guy
to make
shows
your
up
life
with a new
easier.
Jeep,
Yeah.
Amex, and Yeezys. Okay, we know you're making that Crystalia money. We get it, right? Relax.
Well, first of all, I'm not making Crystalia money.
Well, you're pretty close though.
I'm very far.
You're making.
keeps me at a very far distance. He just fucking gives me crumbs, and I'm like, oh, these are good crumbs.
All right, let's
crumbs.
end this. Chappelle, where are some shows and people can look forward to seeing you?
Clusterfest.
What is
June
that?
21st, Comedy Central's festival.
Oh, dope! Congratulations.
Yeah. So performing on the Up Next showcase.
Cool.
And that's June 21st in San Francisco.
You get nervous for that kind of stuff?
No.
Are you gonna bring the guitar, or are you just going?
No,
just jokes.
solo. I mean, I want to bring my guitar
I'm telling you, dude.
because Fred Armisen's going to be there, and I love Fred Armisen.
Love Fred Armisen.
So
People love musical comedy, dude.
Yeah.
Morgan J fucking crushes it. You know Morgan J?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. He did my podcast.
Oh yeah. What's his ethnicity?
I don't fucking know.
He's not like a white guy, right?
No, he's like Italian. I think he's Brazilian.
Yeah. I know who you're talking. He's like skinny looking.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen him. Yeah, he's very funny.
Yeah.
He's got it down.
Yo, for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
That's all he does. Is just fuck with the crowd.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
Where can people find you, and where can Instagram? Oh, sorry, Shapel. What's your Instagram?
Yeah, Shapel Lacey, Shapel Lacey.
And same with Twitter too, or
Yeah, all that. Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, if you're listening to this, he probably put it in the description, so we're good.
okay.
You're such a fucking dumbass.
It's how they work, you know.
This guy's gonna be single till he's 55.
No, dude, I got a girlfriend, dude. I got one.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I think it's the only thing you're not flexing
from
on.
Chicago.
Show me some naked pics then.
No, bro, she's not like she's a lady.
Okay, if you guys are serious, you got some nakes.
Dude, she's a lady,
You get
bro.
some
He didn't even say, show me the Instagram. Show me some nude pics.
Show me some fresh nakes, dude. You got any fresh nakes in there, dude? Quit hiding them.
Fresh nakes. I like that.
That is
Fresh
funny.
nakes.
I'm gonna start saying it.
Bro,
Fresh
you got some
nakes.
fresh nakes?
Fresh nakes,
I'm
dude.
gonna take
Fresh
that.
nakes, dude?
No, yeah.
All right, so people can find you where? On what's your Instagram?
Michael Lenoci.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
If you want to see me, just go to chrisdelia.com.
That's basically yes. That has been my podcast. I've been Brady Matthews. Please check us out on comedypopup.net and please subscribe, share, listen, love, and I'll see you later.
Eat
I love
bacon,
you.
kids.
And eat bacon. If Jack Links is checking me out, thick fucking cut bacon. Thank you.
That's
Shapel Lacey, Michael Lenoci. Thank you guys.
Thank you.